This is the 2022 Odyssey 29V. These came with a non-smart TV for the outdoor TV. The inside bunk TV was a smart TV. To change out this TV, you don't go behind the TV and try to find the brackets or the screws going into the TV from the bracket. You take the actual brackets off using these two screws here and these two here. Prop something under the TV so that when you pull those brackets off, the TV doesn't fall. And let's get into the video here and I'll show you what we did. All right, here's the new TV. We're going by Entegra standards and putting in the cheapest smart TV available. This is Insignia. It's a high definition 1080, 32 inch. When you put a TV in, it has to be, the old one was 29 inches long and 17 inches high. And it was about same depth as this, about 4 inches or so. So this one will fit. This is about the same. And let's get to it. Okay, here's a look at the TV on the bracket. The next thing we have to do is take these 4 screws out. Pay attention to the orientation of the bars. Okay, the screws go on the lower part of the bar with this part raised up because that goes against the wall of the compartment. So let's take those screws off. Now I already took the old TV off. This is the new TV. When I decided to make this video, because I see sometimes people in the chats and the Facebook page, hey, how do you get to that TV? How do you get it out of there? Okay, now the bars are off. Oh, dropped 1 screw there, dropped 2 screws. Okay, now remember when you're putting the bars on, okay, on the back, okay, your screws go in this bottom, the lower rung right here. Find your centering spot, which is these 2 in the middle here for a 32-inch TV. These bars would do a larger TV, but a larger TV won't go in that compartment. So, put that one in. I've been waiting 3 years to do this. Just been lazy. We don't watch TV nearly as much as we thought we would outside, but every now and then we do. And being it wasn't a smart TV, you know, you'd be at a campground with internet, you know, and no cable, you're out of luck. I could have put a Fire Stick in the other one after bringing the TV out, but this is a full HD 1080. It was $89 plus tax at Best Buy. And I got an Insignia because they'll recycle it if you get rid of them. If you get a non-Insignia and you take it back to Best Buy, you get charged $30 for them to get rid of it for you. Okay, let's make those snug. All right, here's what you have after the TV is removed. Cable wire. And this model has 1 outlet here, so if you want to put in a sound bar or something, you can use a rechargeable. And so let's get to work putting the new TV in. Okay, so just remember, this is the raised part coming up off the TV. I'm getting you a better angle here just so you can see. Okay. And your screws to go in the compartment are going to go in these 4 holes right here. And let's get to that. Okay, first things first. Make sure you have your 4 3/8 inch nuts or bolts, whatever you call these things. Okay, make sure you have those. And you're gonna have to connect your cable, and you're gonna have to plug it in before you mount the TV. And what I do is I'll just bring something here, because the TV doesn't sit down flush on, doesn't sit down on there. So I put a couple things down to hold the TV up a little. So I'm gonna. All right, so let's get the TV over here. And we're gonna turn it towards the thing here. And we're gonna go under there. You don't want to go over the bar. You don't want to go over the bar here because this is going to go flat against there. So you got to come in from the side, connect your power cable or your cable. Oh. Actually, it would have been easier to do this before screwing on that bar, but I think I could still do it. Yeah. Okay, that's on there good. Power cable. Take the power cable underneath the bar on the other side. Put that in right there. Next, bring the TV up here. Actually, yeah. Gotta make sure this wire. Okay. Bring that over the bar. Over the bar. Yeah, there we go. Best to prop this thing with something. And there's. I'm actually gonna get the ratchet here. It's got the 3/8 inch. Well, one down, but I'm gonna put that in here like that by itself, because so I can get this started. Okay, there we go. So I'll do this one as long as I can. Good. This is my first run at doing it, so then we'll go do the other side here. So I'll get this in here. Bring the TV up here. Oh, dropped it. There we go. Best to put it through the bracket first, so the bracket kind of holds the screw in place as you're getting it towards the back of the compartment. There we go. Then you find that, you can look in there and see where it goes in. Give it a good start. Yeah, there we go. Come back here to the other side. It's a bummer when you keep dropping them. got it in there. Hold the TV up. Try to stay off the screen as much as you can. All right, we got that one in. Find the one we dropped. Now, I ran into a little problem, is that this one is over to the right. The hole here on the bracket is too far right, so I'm going to have to actually take it back down, because those are adjustable ovular holes for the screws to screw it into the TV. I'm going to have to move this bracket down this way about 1/4 inch. All right, well, I didn't have to take the bracket off because I just grabbed the TV and I pushed it this way, and there was enough give in the bracket hole into the compartment for it to slide down a bit. So I'm going to tighten up this side over here first. So you need a ratchet extension for this. And I can't find the screw that I was just trying to put in over there. I dropped it, I think, and I'm not quite sure where it is. I looked around for it, can't find it, but I'll track it down, or if it magically disappeared, I'll have to buy another one. Home Depot's a couple blocks up the street. Okay, that one's in good. That one's in good. Now let's get this one in good, because this one is ready to go once we find the screw. Don't over tighten, because it's only little thin plywood in there. Now I gotta find the other one on the ground somewhere. I'm gonna stop the video and scour the ground under the RV. I found it. It was actually laying in the bottom of the compartment down at the end. See that? The hardest part is getting it started. So we'll push the TV. Could put a piece of tape in there to hold it, but too lazy to go get that right now. We'll manage. All right, good. I think we got it started. There we go. Get it in there a few turns so that the TV weight won't pull it out from those couple threads. All right, let's get the ratchet. And getting it out is the reverse. Get these 4 screws out on each side. Take the bracket off, unplug it. Unplug the cable, then take the bracket off the back of the TV with those 4 screws. All right, got that. Now let's get the remote out. With these excellent, actually they're the TCL, another Best Buy brand. TCL, they're alkaline batteries. Remember the days they put in heavy duty batteries? Whatever heavy duty means. All right, battery number 1. We're going to wait till the TV fires up, no pun intended, before we take the plastic off the TV, because we have to take it back. All right, let's see. Hit the power button. Oh, there it is. Give that a few seconds. There we have it. She works. I'll connect it to the internet here at the house. I'll do a cable search or an antenna search for channels. Get some from Tampa and St. Pete stuff. So there you have it. Replacing, this is a 29V, Entegra 29V. Probably most of them have a 32-inch out here. And if you get before 2022, they were not Fire TVs. Supply chain. Fire TV inside. Supply chain was okay for that one, but it wasn't okay for this one. So now we spent $96 that I've been meaning to spend for a while, and now we'll have a Fire TV when we're out and we have some internet, or we have to use our hotspot and there's no TV, no antenna channels around. This is the Unbelievable RV Tour. We'll be on the road from early May through September. From St. Pete up to Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, North Dakota, as I ply my trade, musical entertainment, tomdavis.com or unbelievablерvtour.com. And thanks for tuning in.